Cool, made it to Toraja. Good morning, guys. Today we're in Sulawesi. We're kind of in central Sulawesi, but technically we're in South Sulawesi, but like kind of up north in the northern part of South Sulawesi, if that makes sense. I wouldn't say difficult to get here, but I also wouldn't say it was easy to get here. You have to take a flight to Makassar in the south part of Sulawesi, and then after getting to Makassar, you have to catch another flight on a small prop plane to get up here to Toraja. So not difficult to get here, but not as easy as, say, getting to Bali or something like that. Look at that cool church up there. Those Torajan buildings with the roofs. This awesome statue. Another church. And that looks like maybe the Regency headquarters building, maybe? Like the county office, to put it in American terms. Wow.
It was like one of the lethal weapons.
Wow. Gayang. So check that out. Our guide just told us that's Laki Padada. Laki Padada. The royal who wanted to become immortal, he's got like a gayang, which is like a kris, but in the local language, gayang. He says they used to poison the blade. So when they fought with him, not only would the blade cut, but it would also poison them. But yeah, Laki Padada. Check that out. Huge, just like in Rio. A huge statue of Christ on the top of that cliff up there. Very cool, huh? But yeah, up here, we came up here to see the Torajan people. They, of course, didn't call themselves Torajans. This name came to them from like the Bugis people that lived down in Makassar, and they would refer to the people that lived up in the highlands, up in the mountains, as the people from up in the mountains, and in the Buginese language, that's Torajan. So we're up here with the people of the highlands. In Toraja, the primary means of identity to a Torajan is family. And those families live in these houses called tongkonan, like these. Tongkonan, these are rice barns. That's a lovely couple taking their wedding pictures. But this is a tongkonan, and this is where families would live. These smaller houses are not actually houses at all, just like in Padang or Bukit Tinggi with the Minangkabau people. These are rice barns. So storage. Look how beautiful that is. These are called pasura. All these engravings. This is all engraved. I wonder if I can get up a little closer for you. But they have like meanings dating back to the agricultural times. Like you can see that one there kind of means kerbau, buffalo, and then vegetables and rice and stuff like that. And then of course you got the roosters up there by the sun and the moon. And then of course you've got all these buffalo horns. Many buffalo horns for each buffalo that was sacrificed for a funeral. All over, you can see them everywhere. Over there, tons of them. On that thing, tons of them. Yeah, the buffalo plays a significant role in Torajan life. Wow. What a beautiful photo. So beautiful here. I have a friend that has always wanted to come here. He used to live in the Philippines, and I think he read about or heard about Toraja, and he's always talked about it. So I'm a little bit scared of him seeing this video and me coming here without bringing him. So I'm a little worried. Apa kabar? Baik.
Kareba Melo.
Kareba Melo.
Yeah.
Apa kabar di bahasa Toraja?
Apa kareba?
Apa kareba? Apa kareba?
Kareba melo. Kabar baik.
Kareba melo.
Kabar baik. Berkebun?
Sayur.
Yes.
Di sini sayur. Ubi?
Tidak, ini semua sayur.
Semua sayur.
Sawi. Sawi, kangkung.
Oh, saya suka kangkung. Kalian keluarga?
Iya,
Semua?
keluarga semua.
Ya. Salam kenal. Senang bertemu semua.
Ya.
Ya, good luck. See you.
Dadah. See you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Very cool. Hi. Rice barns and houses. Wow. Beautiful roof lines. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Check out that bridge. Little creek. Oh, Peter's going first.
Yeah. See the one of the lady who take care of the garden. Yeah, she has a lot of they have the chili, you know, pepper, yeah. They have the grow, yeah.
Cabe, Lombok.
Cabe lombok, ada daun for vegetables.
Di bahasa Toraja, Lombok.
No, lada.
Lada. Ubi also.
Yeah.
Ubi.
Ubi.
Yeah.
Ini ubi kayu inside in the ground, and then the leaves I will use for vegetables.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can eat those.
Yes, those.
And there's ubi underground too.
Over underground.
Yeah. Sweet potato. Sweet potato. That's what I'm trying to say. Sweet potato.
Ini lombok, yeah.
Yeah. Look at that chilies. Look at that.
You get it. Yeah.
Little chili peppers.
Yeah. When they get red like that. Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah. This is
Oh,
the
beautiful.
lady, she owner of the garden. Yeah. She's botany. Yeah. So she has.
Ini taman Anda.
Yeah.
Yeah. Indah. Huh?
Yeah. Oh, langsung dari lah. Iya. Oh, saya ujung ikan ditimbang nilai.
Ya.
Oh, what are those?
That's papaya.
Papaya juga.
Ya,
Wow.
papaya juga, ya.
Very cool. Yeah. What's your name? Nama Anda siapa? Martina.
She is
Oh,
Martina.
nice
She's
name.
name.
Yeah.
Ya, Martina. Ya.
Nama saya Eric.
Eric
Ya.
dan ibu
Senang.
Joanna. Ya.
Ya, istriku
Joanna.
di sana.
Joanna ya. Mataku Dika.
Ya, dia takut jambatan.
Mataku lambat. Ya.
Very cool.
Ya.
Thank you, Martina.
Ya.
Terima kasih.
In Toraja Kure Sumanga.
Kure
Sumanga.
Kure Sumanga.
Ya.
Kure Sumanga, Martina.
Ya, Kure Sumanga. Ya.
Matumbuh ya.
Wow.
Tongkon
Okay.
means together. Tongkonan is family
Oh,
houses.
I see,
Clan
okay.
houses. Yeah.
Tongka.
Tongkon, I join Tongkon. If you go to ceremony, Tongkon, that means join to
Bersama.
Bersama.
Yeah, okay.
So Tongkonan, that means belong by the clan, belong generate to generate. Yeah. Dicoro taruh ulang ante. Oh.
Why does it feel like I'm always walking uphill? Hey, puppy doggy. Who's a good boy? Wow, look at that.
If we compare the economy people like live in our way, they are very simple life. They are only like consume, they eat rice, vegetable, chili, but they are happy.
And Peter, you were saying your dad used to make these.
Yeah.
He's retired now, or
Retired because he's a little bit older, around almost 80 years old. He is
80.
80 years, my father.
80 years old.
Yeah.
But he used to build
It is.
these houses,
Tongkonan, yeah.
and he even built a now famous one. You said that's in Japan.
Japan, in Fukuoka.
Yeah, he built it, shipped it to Japan, and it's now a museum.
Yeah.
Wow, very cool.
Manasumurka.
Manasumurka.
That is one of the things we cannot say apa kabar, but Manasumurka. That is how are you or whatever. Manasumurka. That is Toraja dialect. That is the first question if you are meet the people in the country. Yeah.
So what does Manasumorka mean?
Manasum, if you translate in Toraja, it means are you cook already?
Have you already cooked?
Cook, yeah.
Manasumorka.
Manasumo, that means already manasu. That means already cook.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah.
But
That's very
don't
cool.
translate how are you, because you know in normal way in Indonesia you say if you are just meeting how are you, apa kabar, yeah?
Yeah.
That is formal. But I mean in Toraja, I mean if you talk with the dialect, they say always manasumoraka. That is
Very,
they
very
always
cool.
say yes manasumo.
Have you already cooked?
Yeah, already cooked. Yes. Sir.
Yeah. And the answer is I've already cooked?
Yeah, manasumo.
Manasumo.
Manasumo. Yeah.
Manasumo.
Yeah.
Manasumorka.
This is the first, takumande mo. That means let's eat.
Oh, takumande.
Takumande, yeah, let's eat.
Cool.
Already manasu, yeah.
Takumande.
Yeah.
I love it. Manasumorka Indo.
Indo, yeah. Manasumo. Takumande mo. Yeah.
One of the things a lot of tourists come here for is to see the funeral ritual of the Torajan people. I find it fascinating too from an anthropological standpoint. So for the Torajan people, one of the most expensive, probably the number one most expensive event in a person's life is the funeral. You know, they have to, as Johan was explaining, they have to build structures for extended family to stay in when they show up. They have to, you know, get all these buffalo, chickens, pigs, not to mention just food and drink and stuff like that. For the funeral, it could take months, maybe even a year to save up that much money to host this. Oh yeah.
Dua orang dia telah masuk dia dua orang dia masuk.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Twins. Oh wow, that's fantastic.
Fun. Hi, doggy. Hi. How are you?
You can see this is one of the offering of the family, the good buffalo.
He will be sacrificed
Yeah, it will be sacrificed on the slaughtering day of the funeral.
on the slaughtering day of the funeral. Okay. So when a Torajan dies, the goal of the deceased is to get to Puya. So they begin this journey to Puya, and the thing that helps them get to Puya is a buffalo. I'm going to caution you, the viewers here. One part of the whole funeral ritual for the Torajan people includes bullfighting. I'm not going to include anything very graphic in this video, but if this sort of thing is going to disturb you, you should stop watching at this point. The other one's bigger. This one seems angrier. Dia lebih besar. Hi. How are you?
Para pola kita solana sangang pambai buda pikir kita na
Hello, mister.
Hi, how are you?
joren
Good, good, good.
ana matumba
Hi.
tole
I wanna eat something, and even the owner say, no
Hi.
enter,
Apa kabar?
overloaded.
Dengan minuman tuak. Ah, cool. Tuak is like arak in Bali, so it's like a beer, a mild alcoholic beverage. Nice lady gave me a little candy. Beautiful lady. Stopped by to say hello. I didn't have my camera on, of course. Gave me a little ginger candy. Delicious.
Corona.
What What happened?
It ran away. one didn't want to fight. So that's why
The big one, right?
yeah, so they open the gate and they go away.
So who wins? Or nobody?
Nobody.
No fight.
No fight.
They have to hit heads
No
to
fight.
win.
No fight. It's luar biasa.
Yeah.
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 He is? Buffalo, yeah, he's very handsome. Wow. Oh, he's got some lovely blue eyes. He's got some lovely blue eyes. Yeah, so when a Torajan dies, and considering all the expense that has to go into preparing for the funeral, you know, sometimes it can take months, maybe even up to a year to accumulate the necessary funds in order to hold the funeral. So until that time, the body remains in the house, in the tongkonan, inside here. They'll dress it and keep it until they can hold the actual funeral, which for this family is going to happen in a few days on the 4th of July.
See how much?
Yeah, he's got beautiful eyes.
200 million rupiahs.
200 million rupiah.
Approximately 14,000 US dollars.
Wow.
So this dead body.
Is it okay to a camera?
Yes, it's okay.
Okay.
This body with the coffin. Very
Okay.
beautiful carved coffin. So on 4th, the dead body will bring down to the rice buns and be there during 3 nights.
Okay.
So after 3 nights, they will make the procession of the dead body surrounding.
Oh,
it's
okay.
called Mak Pasonglo.
Mapasong.
Yeah. Then after they go around, they'll put the dead body, the coffin, up here in Kolakiang during the days of the funeral. As we arrive in the funeral, and we saw the wooden effigy, the Tau Tau. So no doubt anymore, it will be a high-class funeral ceremony.
Yeah, a noble. She's a
Yes,
noble.
Exactly. So you can see this is the wooden coffin. Yeah, it's carved. Yeah, very beautiful.
Yes, it is beautiful. Hand carved, I imagine.
Exactly. So Torajan people consider that him or her still sick. So that's why we call in Torajan language Tomakula, means sick person.
Oh,
Yeah.
so she's not considered deceased yet. She's considered sick still.
Exactly. So when the funeral started, so we consider that him or her is dead totally.
Okay.
And the soul start making the journey
To
from
Puya.
the real world to underworld to Puya. Yeah.
Okay.
So during the inside the house before they move to here, so here when the place of the Tomakula, yeah.
Okay.
So when they move to here, they already dead totally because they
Oh, I
started
see.
the funeral
Okay.
a few days ago.
Oh, okay.
Tomakula is the dead person before the funeral, considered for the sickness person.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're only sick
Sick,
until.
yeah, be sick. Since they are not die yet. They are like the father of the lady at
Yeah.
the resto.
Yeah.
Yeah, his father
He's just sick right
sick, for almost 1 year 4 months. So will be the next year 11. I mean August or August or July, and then they have a plan for start
The
for
funeral?
Yeah.
now. And
So,
that's when they're considered dead.
yeah.
Okay.
When they are beginning,
Yeah.
and they're slaughtering at the beginning when they already the beginning and the slaughtering one buffalo. they
That's
mean
when it.
really dead,
Okay.
because you know the buffalo is one buffalo slaughtered. It means they're riding.
They're going to.
They're going to Puya to open
Okay.
the door. The rocks out from the lake back there. The last one.
Tau
Tau
Tau?
representing of the dead person, the picture of the dead person, the photos of the dead person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, even the photo is considered a
Yeah.
a Tau Tau.
Tau Tau. No.
Only the statues
The
are
paper,
Tau
the
Tau.
statue. Yeah.
So is this all the rock that they dug out
Yeah,
from
they-
up there?
Up there,
Wow.
yes.
That's a lot. Of
Yeah, a
rock.
lot. And then you see the Tau. How this is so they take time
Yeah, I
Sometimes-
imagine.
Yeah.
to dig this one, Madam Yuana. I mean, something a year.
And the coffins would be loaded onto
You know,
these.
yeah, lying here, and then people use a bamboo for carrying here.
Would they go? No, not in
No,
there.
here people they rope the bamboo here, and
Yeah.
they make the rope,
Yeah.
and then the people carrying around 20 or 30 people carrying.
Okay.
Because this will be heavy.
Yeah, same thing, huh? But that's more like a tomb.
Yeah.
It's more like a tomb. Oh yeah, and then on this side as well. I'm also going to caution you here. We're going to see another part of Torajan culture where we're visiting a Torajan graveyard and there will be human bones visible. So if those kinds of things disturb you, you should stop watching.
No touch.
No touch.
This is the side by the cave of Lombok, and then now we are looking the human beings bones. That's we call it erong. Erong is wooden boxes where the dead body skeleton put inside. So there are three type of the erong. So this is what men for the buffalo, women for the pig. And unmarried for the boat.
For the boat.
Transport for the boat. Yeah. And some of them are in carving. You see the oldest carving, yeah. And some of them uncarving.
Yeah.
So the difference that you see because of the social class.
Oh, I see. Okay,
So the
yeah.
people from the first class, they are carving, and the common and middle are not uncarving.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the.
So I think I've mentioned in past videos that we used to live in Madagascar, that we used to live in Africa, and the place in Africa we used to live is Madagascar, in the capital city of Antananarivo, or Tana. And in Tana there's two tribes, the primary tribes that live in Tana, mostly the Merina, but there's also a tribe called the Betsileo that live there, or nearby as well. But anyway, I bring this up because the Merina, they have a ritual called the Famandin. I think it's spelled Famandihana, but I've only ever heard it pronounced Famandin. Anyway, there's a lot of similarities between the Merina funeral ritual and the Torajan funeral ritual. Not exactly the same, just some similarities is all, but it doesn't take much Googling to see that the people, the Merina and the Betsileo, have their origins in Asia, specifically Southeast Asia. And I'd be really curious, because I have Googled this, is there any data connecting the Torajan people and the Merina people? But it would be interesting to me, especially if there's any like anthropology PhD candidate out there that wants to write a thesis. I'd love to read your thesis if it's about comparative data between the Torajan people of Sulawesi, Indonesia, and the Merina people of Antananarivo, Madagascar. Wow.